What's up, guys? NottheWinner here, and I'm just gonna give you guys my general review of the game after the first 2 hours. So I have completed the entirety of Chapter 1, and I'm in the second area. Um, so a couple things to talk about. First of all, map system, not terrible. Works out pretty smooth, and none of the maps seem tough. The equipment, you can throw on some really cool equipment here. Some of the equipment that I have is far better than what I have equipped currently, but I just kind of didn't really care about equipment. Only equipped the one that I was required to for the tutorial because I haven't needed to get stronger yet. I've gotten a ton of usable items so I can heal myself easily. Don't use them. I've gotten a ton of materials that I can use at the parties at the bonfire and stuff like that. And a ton of core fragments that people need for their upgrades, which I'm also not using at the moment because I'm strong enough as it is. Uh, Common theme there. So far, the game has been exceptionally easy. And I've just unlocked all these objectives with all these secret rewards, which is going to be really, really cool. I gotta say this. Being able to swap between the characters, and each of the characters having their own unique moves and their own unique like special skills is really, really cool. So in combat, obviously it's the three people, and then you can swap in your guys as needed, and it's rock paper scissors style. So if you notice, Luffy has the fist for power, Zoro has the sword for technique, and Usopp has the gun for speed. Speed beats technique, technique beats power, and power beats speed. So pretty simple system there. All you have to do is swap, which you can do at any point as long as these guys haven't had their turn yet. You can swap in the correct type that you need for a hit and crush the enemy. If you're using skills, most of the time you're going to be able to tear through most of the light enemies with one AoE ability before they can even deal any damage, and then you just focus on the one enemy. As far as it's gone, I turned on auto battle and I turned on speed up, and honestly, the AI takes care of things pretty darn well. I haven't really had many issues. Yeah, sometimes they attack things that they shouldn't, and they never swap out. That's one of the weaknesses with them never swapping out. Um, but overall, like, the game itself has been pretty darn fun. Like, the exploration aspect, yeah, you move a little bit slow, but like the way you can gum onto like the higher reaches, get all the treasures and all that, it's been amusing so far. Definitely pretty fun. The combat system, I was expecting to get bored of it a little bit faster. Honestly, I don't do much, obviously, because a lot of it's set to auto battle now, and I'm strong enough without actually grinding for levels, but I heard it gets really challenging by the second half of this game. So I'm interested to see how difficult it actually gets. Most of the time when I'm reviewing these games, I like one of them I've said don't buy it. One of my favorite games of all time that they remastered and released on Steam. I told people not to buy it. But most of the games I'm normally really hyped up. I'm really excited. I'm like, hell yeah, this is the game to buy. You know what I'm going to say for this one? 60 bucks. Has a large story, but PS2. I can't jump over this. What are you talking about? Why are there invisible walls everywhere possible? Why? Why is it just the old school, like, swap to a character who can do an ability and then do that? It's like the old school PS2 style, which actually, PS2 was my favorite system. I loved it. It had some of the best games of all time. And I'll be real with you. I don't mind it. Me personally, I like the PS2 feel. I hate the invisible walls, but I understand why they're there. Otherwise, you could really manipulate this game however you want. But it's one of those ones where if you're looking for like the next gen anime game, this isn't it. If you're looking for a cool little puzzle game that includes some basic levels of combat and some interesting moves where you get to play through the story of a show that you might like or a manga that you might like, yeah, it's not a bad game. Would I suggest that you get it when it's on sale? Yes. Do I think it's worth the 60 bucks? Probably. I'm not far enough in the game to guarantee, like, yes, this game is totally worth the money right now. And that's why I don't want to tell anyone that. I would say with it getting harder and with all the special abilities, like Luffy, for example, he can punch through certain objects. He can also grapple things from far away, including items that are on the ground. Incredibly useful. Zoro can cut through metal bars, which is insane. Chopper, if there's a small space, you swap to him and you can like run through little caves and stuff to get to additional areas, sometimes secret areas, and then swap back to whoever you want. I haven't done anything for Robin, Sanji, Usopp, or Nami yet, so I still haven't discovered their special abilities, and I'm sure I will soon. But overall, it's a cool puzzle aspect to the game. I will, however, say they had a puzzle where you had to turn this thing to make electricity get pulled away from something. I don't want to give you guys any spoilers, but that was the easiest kindergarten crap I've ever seen. I literally, on each one, you either turn it once or you turn it twice, and it doesn't really matter if you overturn it or like it's set up so like you're not meant to fail. So I am very concerned that many of the puzzles in the game are going to be set up for, you know, a 5-year-old where anyone can do it, and it's so simple that like you might overthink it at first, but it takes 1 second to figure out, or you might not overthink it at all because it's too simple to mistake. So very, very interested to see how much more developed these puzzles get, or if that was just to kind of warm you up and not scare off any of those people who give up immediately. But if you guys are looking to whether you should buy this game or not, I would probably watch some people play the game. I'll probably release a couple like 1 hour Let's Plays, so if you guys want to subscribe, feel free to do so. But I'll mainly be focusing on how-tos for this game. So if you want to watch like some sort of Twitch streamer or a YouTube streamer and actually watch them play through the game to see, hey, is this going to get harder? Is this something that I'm really, really interested in? Go ahead, check that out, and then make your decision off of that. But for right now, I would say get it when it's half off. Get it when it goes on a crazy sale and it's like 80% off, you know? Steam does that crap all the time, and although it's a new game, so you might want it now, a lot of the time it's better to wait. I'm not disappointed with my purchase. I'm very excited to continue playing the game. Overall consensus so far, if you don't mind the PS2 vibe, I'd say 6 to 7 out of 10. If you hate PS2 vibes, then it's probably like a 4 out of 10. And I'm playing this on medium/low graphics. You could turn this up to ultra and make it look way nicer, I'm sure. But come on, this is definitely PS2 style. Throw down your questions or your comments down below. I want to see what you guys are thinking of the game so far and whether you would recommend it to your friends or to other people at the current price, or if you would suggest that they should wait as well. And if this was helpful to you in any way, please like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below, because I love helping you guys and that actually matters to me. So thank you guys so much, and see y'all soon.